So apparently it's going to be trading day today on the channel. It's a good time. So the Minnesota Vikings are well poised in 2020 to make a sojourn, make a journey, and hoist that Jerome Barty down in Tampa. But a couple of trades. Of course, Trader Rick likes to picky up players, pick up picks. So here are 3 trades that the Minnesota Vikings should make before the start of the season. Outside of Josh Rosen and John Ross, we've already said our piece about those. Should happen. Right. Yeah. So numero uno, starting at the top. Also a quarterback. 4th round pick to the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego for Easton Stick. Yeah, it's our NDSU fans just creamed in their jeans. They're just like, yeah. Chargers, they do have Justin Herbert, number 6 overall pick as a quarterback of the future. It makes their 2019 5th round pick out of NDSU a little bit expendable. Plus, they already got Ty Taylor there, so maybe they want to acquire some draft picks, maybe start loading up on some picks for next season, get Justin Herbert some weapons. But Easton Stick, 6'2", 221, 24 years old, was 43-9 as a Bison's quarterback over 4 seasons, won 4 national titles during his time at NDSU. Initially started out as Carson Wentz's backup. Yeah, I was Missouri Valley Football Conference Player of the Year in 2018, where he threw for 2,752 yards, 28 touchdowns as a senior, as well as ran for 677 and 17 touchdowns. Now, I understand, like NDSU quarterback. Well, let's just get Trey Lance next year. Okay, but in terms of improving the roster, picking up value, I think Easton Stick would be a massive improvement over Sean Mannion, over Jake Browning, over Stanley as well. Plus, you do have 2 additional 4th round picks next year in the draft anyway, as well as an additional 5th round pick. Plus, you're in line for some really good compensatory picks. So I think it's okay. It is certainly okay. Adding a quarterback who's big, who's quick, got a solid arm, solid accuracy, and projects to be something a little bit decent in this league. So 4th round pick for Easton Stick, trade number 1. Trade number 2, Dalvin for a 1st rounder. So I get it. I say Dalvin is the driver of the offense. We saw that last year. But if Dalvin and the Vikings can't come to a long-term agreement, get what you can get. And if you can get 1st round pick, a 1st round value for a running back who has had a history of medical issues and is going to start aging out. I mean, life comes at you fast for a running back. It certainly does. But if you can get a 1st round pick, especially a team that projects to be an earlier 1st round pick, I think you have to do it. Right. And the team that we've pointed out is the Dolphins, right? So young, up-and-coming team. They have an extra 1st and 2nd round pick from Houston. Coincidentally, it is Dalvin's hometown team as well. And plus, they need a running back. I mean, Jordan Howard is in it. Speaking of running backs aging out, so Jordan Howard, remember, he was a first-team All-Pro in like 2016. He's only 25 years old. And now, doesn't it just seem like time has passed him by? He's 25. But that's a life of a running back, apparently. But, yeah, if the Vikings can somehow pry a 1st round pick from a team, I think it may be too good of a deal to pass up. All right. Lastly, trade number 3 the Vikings have to make before the 2020 NFL season. 2nd round pick for Joe Thuney. Right, and I already hear what you're saying. A 2nd is a lot, but again, the Vikings do have 2 extra 4ths. They have an extra 5th, plus they're in line for a 3rd, 6th, and 7th in compensatory picks next year. So, yeah. Also, Patriots, yes, are dead last in the NFL in cap space, $1.33 million and change. Joe Thuney is on the franchise tag, clocking in at a whopping $14.781 million. Vikings currently have $12.268 million in cap space. So, if they're able to work out some sort of a long-term deal with Joe Thuney, give him that security that he needs, and you can rock and roll. Like, if you're truly committed to putting the best possible offensive line out on the field, why wouldn't you explore this option? Yeah, we've been talking about Joe Thuney, get him for left guard. Oh, Joe Thuney, do this, do that. So I think at a cost of a 2nd round pick, and also if you figure that the Vikings are going to be doing good, which hopefully, I was like, oh, number 64 overall in 2021 draft. I mean, what will the Vikings get better immediate value on that late round, 2nd round pick than Joe Thuney right now? Probably not. So I think that they have to go for it. And frankly, if all 3 of those trades happen, I mean, you give up that 2nd for Joe Thuney. You already got the 1st back for Dalvin. Madison and Mike Boone are ready to rock and roll. The same thing with Mir Abdullah. And then you give up a 4th to improve your backup quarterback position. It's not bad. Sort of in. I just need to get Rick Spielman on the horn, because we talk and text more than people know. All right, but your thoughts on our 3 trades that the Minnesota Vikings have to make before the start of the 2020 season. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull some of the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.